Me and Sunita should be, waking up together this morning. Man and wife. And instead I'm here. And she's alone and she's terrified.
Yeah, OK, now, come on. Pull yourself together, eh, old son?
Maya must have spent months organising this. The sheer effort. The hatred she must feel for me is incomprehensible.
It'll be all right in the end. The woman is obviously off her rocker, right? She must have left a trail a mile wide.
You know, when I saw her last night, you know how close I was to just taking my hands and putting them around her lying, evil neck.
Hey, now, you listen to me. You so much as breathe heavily on that woman, and she's got you exactly where she wants you. Locked up like Sunita. Now, what sort of help are you going to be to her then?
Oh, so what should I be doing?
You got to stop reacting to this nutter. You got to stop playing her game. You got to start one of your own. All right, she married all these blokes, but surely to God there must be one of them that can identify her.
No, they're illegals. They got fake addresses, fake names for all, and I can't just pick up the phone and ask them to help with my inquiries.
All right, fine, fine. So what about the registrars that conducted the wedding? The witnesses? The staff there? Dev, hey, you listening to me?
I don't know what to do.
You've got to do everything in your power to help your wife. You've got to tell the police everything you know. You can even have your own investigator there if you want it, but what you must do is keep as far away from Maya as you can. You put one finger on her and...
No, you're right. I need to help Sunita. Yeah. I've got to think like, logically, not emotionally.
That's right. Now, come on, my old son. You go have a shower. I'll run you over. You can open the shop, get you away from all this, and you can tell the world Dev Allahan is not beaten yet.
At least I did one right thing. Choice of best man was spot on.
Oh, yeah. You're all right. Well, come and let's get on with it, shall we?
Oh, yeah, get one of these down, you do it well to go.
Lightweight.
So come on, Claire, how do you do it?
Hey?
Well, no matter how drunk you get, even though there's some gorgeous totty dancing on bar in his Calvin Klein's, all you can go on about is you're Ashley.
It's not normal, I reckon, Fizz.
No, and she's going to be a lost cause once she's married. We'll never get her out of the house.
Yeah, so you better make most of it, Claire, because with the wedding in 2007, you've only got 3 years left as a single girl. Sorry, I've got to go. I'll see you later.
What?
You are Cumberland sausage on brown with red sauce. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, am I that predictable?
You have the same every morning.
Oh, heck, I'm going to have to start making some changes in my life, ain't I?
Join the club, love. Mind you, with that machine race to look forward to, I don't think I can stand the excitement.
You know, I thought we had it hard with Mike, but now that mini-me's turned up...
Do you ever stop mourning? Danny's all right.
Are you off your trolley? A is a boss, B is a southerner, and C is a Baldwin. 3 strikes and you're out in my book.
He ain't that bad looking, and he's got a great sense of humour.
Oh, aye, great sense of humour. The only trouble is us that's the butt of the joke.
Oh, you're a right pair of miseries, you two. Why don't you just give him a chance? You never know, this machine race might be a good laugh.
Well, if that's your idea of a laugh, you really do need to make some changes.
The police can't believe that Sunita, of all people, could do something like this. Well, I don't think I know a kinder, more honest woman.
Thanks, Emily. I'll be sure to let her know that she's got lots of support here.
Please do.
What do you want?
Poor you. I suppose this means the honeymoon's off.
What a dreadful thing to say.
Oh, please, I bet you and all the other old dears around here are delighted with gossip this juicy. Shop girl in asylum seeker scam.
We old dears have nothing but respect and affection for Sunita, not to mention complete faith in her innocence. This may not be the most thrilling of places to live, but mark my words, we know how to look after our own.
Careful now, you're starting to show your true colours.
Do you think I care? I'm sure you've already told the whole street this deluded idea of yours that somehow I'm responsible for little wifey's predicament. Of course, without proof.
Get out.
Temper, temper. Get off me. Get off me! It's always somebody else's fault, isn't it, Dev?
I'm not interested.
This is all down to you. You put Sunita in prison!
Yeah, and you're beyond crazy, woman.
Did you really think I'd just disappear? Just fade away? What do you reckon she'll get? 3 years? 4? Well, look on the bright side. What a wonderful opportunity for Sunita to finally learn a trade. Please don't hurt me!
Get off it, Dev!
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna kill you, you sad, pathetic freak.
Dev, what the hell are you doing?
Yanni, are you all right?
Oh, God, I know he's going through a terrible time. Did you hear what he just said? That he'd kill me?
Yeah, I did. Blokes like that were looking up.
Leave it, Tom. Come on.
I mean, it wouldn't suit everybody going out with a footballer. You can't just show up to training in a pair of jeans and a fleece, because the fans expect a certain, well, sophistication.
Really? Now, do you manage that then?
Not a teensy bit jealous, are we?
Jealous? Of what? You're only going out with Warren because you've got this mad idea that you're going to be the new Victoria Beckham. You don't even fancy him.
Oh, but I do.
Oh, but you don't.
Anyway, stop being so superficial. Looks aren't everything. And I thought you'd known that going out with Tyrone.
Oh, sorry, I am not going out with Tyrone.
If you say so. You may be happy with your little nights out in the Rovers, but me and Warren mix in different circles now. We have to make the effort, like, what outfit to wear? Is it going to be a formal do, or are we going to a trendy nightclub? Or is the paparazzi going to be there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I bet you'd love a cup of tea, wouldn't you, Emily? Candice will do the honours. And look, would you mind coming through here, and then Maria will be with you as soon as she can.
Audrey,
yes.
You haven't forgotten about my half day. I'm going watching Warren play.
No, I haven't forgotten, Candy.
Like there's any danger of that. Oh, thanks, Audrey. She was really getting on.
Look, would you stop letting Candice wind you up? Come on. It's affecting your work. You nearly drew blood on Emily then.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. But she's really doing me head in, Audrey. All she ever goes on about is her and a fabulous new footballer.
Yes, well, do you know, that worries me and all. I mean, she was just the same with that Tim, wasn't she? Totally besotted. I mean, look what happened then.
Oh, yeah. Hey, thanks for that. You really cheered me up there.
No, just listen to me, lady, please. I can't do anything about you and Candice's constant one-upmanship. But you work for me, right? So while you're in my salon, would you please try to show at least a veneer of professionalism? Emily, you're right.
You all right?
You're a bit early for your lunch, aren't you?
I came back, see how your night went. You didn't say much about it this morning.
It was great. Good laugh.
Only Kurt were trying to wind me up. It's a load of blokes turned up.
Yeah, they did.
Hey?
I wouldn't worry. Apparently I wouldn't have noticed if Robbie Williams was trying to crack on to me. The girl said all I talked about was you and our wedding.
Oh, cool me, yeah. I'm as excited as you are, you know.
Yeah. But I don't know who I was trying to convince. Them and myself.
That's it, the red rack again. Get on!
Are you all right, love?
I need to speak to someone.
What's wrong?
I've done something. I've been withholding important information about the Perec bigamy case. I want to make a confession.
Take your time.
He used me. Just like he used Sunita.
You mean Mr. Allahan?
We were engaged before he moved on to Sunita. Oh, at the time I was perfect for him. I was a lawyer, you see, so I knew all about legal loopholes and procedure. Of course, he wasn't in love with me, he just wanted my help. My legal skills to put this whole marriage scam together.
You're saying Mr. Allahan is behind all this? He organised these marriages?
Of course he did. Do you think Sunita, a simple little shop girl, could pull something like this off? It's Dev! It's all Dev!
Are you all right, Miss Sharma?
You don't know what he's like.
What made you come forward now?
He just threatened me on the street. Said he'd kill me. I was terrified.
Where did this happen?
On Coronation Street, outside his shop. I didn't know what he was going to do. He's usually so persuasive. Charming, even. That's why it frightened me so much to see him so out of control.
Were there witnesses?
But I don't want to make a statement. I just can't. I think he's capable of just about anything.
Can I get you some water or coffee?
Coffee would be great, thanks.
It won't be a minute. Try not to worry. We'll be talking to Mr. Allahan very soon.
I know you want to marry me.
Of course I do.
And I want to marry you too. But 2007.
I know. I just thought it was the best thing all round. I'd always mess everything up, eh?
I'm not asking you to explain. I've been thinking a lot about this. You were widowed in the most tragic and terrible of ways. Josh left without his mum, you without your wife.
This doesn't affect the way I feel about you, Claire, honest.
I believe you. But it does affect the way you feel about yourself. And that's why you'd rather the wedding was way off there, somewhere in the distant future where you don't have to think about it. You're not ready, that's all. You've had to keep things together for Josh, for your dad, even for me. I don't think you've ever really come to terms with what's happened yourself. Because you've been concentrating so hard on being strong.
No.
Oh,
it's so hard at times.
Oh, we're fine. I understand. I just want you to know I understand. Oh, come here. My brave and beautiful man. We'll handle this, I promise. Ashley, we're fine.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, this machine race is just another way of Danny getting one over on us.
Right, well, what we're going to do about it?
Well, surely it's in our interest to work harder. It means more money. You're too trusting, you. He won't be happy till we're churning out knickers like flaming Superman.
No, I agree with Ailey. I reckon we do what Danny wants.
Oh, now there's a surprise.
What's that supposed to mean? Hello, Mr. Baldwin.
We were just talking about you.
Mind if I join you?
Yeah, actually. Only breather we get from you is dinner time.
Sonia, that's a bit rude. She doesn't mean it.
I do. We'll be checking how much we're supping next.
Come on. You girls know how much I respect you. I couldn't wish for a better workforce.
Mr. Baldwin, you wanted over there.
By who?
Everybody over here.
Oh, Mr. Allahan.
Lads, yeah, I've been trying to get in touch with you all day.
We'd like to ask you a few questions, please, Mr. Allahan.
Fine, you just ask away, whatever you want, far away.
It might be easier to do this at the station, sir.
Fine. Come on.
I suppose you lot are all gossiping about poor Sunita, are you?
No, actually. We're talking about work, not that it's anything to do with you.
I'm sorry, it's just everybody seems to be.
How much?
8.25.
I'll take care of those, Kieran. There you go. See if they don't batter them up. Keep the change.
Oh. Thanks, Mr. Baldwin.
You're welcome.
You know, I reckon you're all right.
What? I'm just working on a bit of boss-worker relations.
That's what worries me. Because take my word for it, son. Give that lot an inch, they'll take a yard.
Well, listen, don't worry about it. The old Baldwin charm never fails. I can handle it. Hey, listen, I'm popping home. The boy's off training. I want to make sure the little towbag turns up.
Here we go. Courtesy of Danny.
There you go, girls. Not all bad, am I?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Baldwin.
You must think we're easily bought.
A round of drinks is a flaming cheek.
Oh, I'll take 'em back then, shall
You
I?
flaming won't.
Well, I'm not drinking mine. I've had enough of mini-me's games. I say we draw a line in the sand.
Yeah, beats working that. Where are we off to? Blackpool?
Oh, yeah, I'll have to go home, pick up my flip-flops first.
He wants a machine race, right? I say we give him a Gersler instead.
Like it. Very creative.
Hang on a minute, girls. Has Mr. Baldwin really done anything to warrant this kind of industrial action? Exactly. I agree with Ellie. I mean, if we churn out fewer knickers, our pay packets will not be worth opening.
Shut up, you. You just fancy him.
I do not. You take that back.
Oh, all right. Keep your ear on. I'm only joking.
Listen, Ellie. Usually I'd agree, right? None of us is doing this job for fun. We all need every penny we can get. But are you forgetting how he tricked us before?
She's right.
I must admit he has pulled a few fast ones. In fact, I get the feeling he's taken advantage of my better nature a few times. I'm in.
Good girl.
Yeah, I'm up for anything that means less work.
And Karen will be of the same thinking, so she'll be in with us and all.
What about Sean? He's well up for that machine race.
He's the new boy. He'll do what he's told if he knows what's good for him.
Right, so that's unanimous then. Right, Kelly?
Yeah, of course.
Blimey, do you brush your hair with a toffee apple? Do you know, if you spent as much time in training as you do on your barnet, you'd be in the England squad by now.
You won't get far with that attitude. If you want to hit the big league, then you've got to look the part. Football's all about magazine spreads and TV appearances and premieres.
And there was me thinking it was all about scoring goals.
Yeah, well, that's nice as well.
Am I done now, babe?
Yeah, I reckon.
About time. Thank you. Right, off you go, son. Good lad. Score a couple of goals, won't you? Make your dad proud.
Oh, hold on a minute, babes. Your man's hand's a bit streaky on your neck.
Oh, yeah. Bye, Pop. Yeah, ta-ra, son. See you, love. Ta-ra.
So we're going around in circles here. Now, I thought you wanted to talk to me about Maya's part in all this.
No, we do, sir. She claims you used her legal skills to help arrange these marriages.
Now, listen. I'm going to put this in the simplest possible terms, right? Maya Sharma is responsible for all this. We were engaged. I jilted her. She went nuts. Revenge, right? Then she gets hold of Sunita's birth certificate. She marries these random blokes and she tips you off, conveniently you'll notice, just before my wedding. Then she turns up to my ceremony and she sits back and watches the fireworks.
Remarkable woman, then.
What's remarkable is that you lot have fallen for it. I've got to go.
Well, urgent appointment. I thought you wanted to help us with our investigation.
I'm going to see my wife. The wife you idiots have locked up because you can't see beyond anything that hasn't been put up in front of you on a plate by Maya Sharma.
Mr. Allahan, we simply want to ask you a few questions regarding these marriages.
For God's sake, I'm just a businessman. I own 7 shops around here. I'm just an ordinary bloke who wants his wife back.
Mr. Allahan.
Look, I'm already late.
We're not finished, Mr. Allahan.
Am I under arrest?
No, sir. But we still have to follow up on the report that you threatened Miss Sharma this morning.
Look, she was goading me and she was taunting me. Now, you think about it. Would she turn up to my shop this morning if she was terrified of me?
Well, you don't deny saying you'll kill her.
Grow up. Well, you never said that to her about anybody in your life? You? It's an expression. Like innocent till proven guilty. Not always to be taken literally.
I wasn't sure you'd agree to see me.
Breaks up the day.
Don't, Sunita. I'm not your enemy. This is all down to Dev.
What?
Don't you see? He must have sold your identity on some dodgy outfit that arranges illegal marriages. Have you noticed your passport missing? Birth certificate, maybe?
I knew you were mad. Why would I believe you over the man I love? Give it up, Maya. both me and Dev know this is all down to you.
Of course it's all down to me. Clever, isn't it? Of course, without proof, what can you do?
Police will find out. They always do.
Poor naive little Sunita. You forget I'm a solicitor. Not only have I seen plenty of innocent people go to jail, but I've also picked up lots of tips from my more, unsavoury clients. False alibis, planting false evidence, the works. Who would have thought it would all come in so terribly handy?
Even if I do go to prison, even if you get your evil little way, don't matter, does it? Because I love Dev with all my heart and soul, and he loves me just the same way. And that'll see us through anything you or anyone else can do to us.
You silly girl. Have you forgotten how Dev dumped you? How he dumped me? Do you think he's going to wait around for years for you? Look at the state of you. Even if you can arrange conjugal visits, you think he'd even bother turning up? Wake up, girl. Dev will move on. It's what he does. While you rot in here.